Hi, I'm Richard Terrell and I'm one of the owners of Growth Strategy Partners. We're investors who have developed a program to buy short sale homes. I'm very sorry that you are going through this very difficult time. Our job is to make an unpleasant process as easy and painless as possible. We use attorneys to negotiate with your lender to avoid foreclosure and have a good chance to save your credit. And there's no cost to you for our services ever. Here's what we do. We're cash buyers who work with your real estate agent and negotiate with your lender or your lenders to get them to accept a lower price for your house than the amount that you owe. And then we buy it so you don't have to go into foreclosure. We do what is called a forensic analysis of your current loan. We identify all of the legal issues that exist with your loan, and then our attorneys use that information to negotiate directly with the attorneys of your lender to reach a settlement with the lender. The things that we try to do are first and foremost to do our best to get a short sale and avoid foreclosure so that your credit is not hurt as much as it would be with a foreclosure on your record. But where we are really different is that our attorneys negotiate with the bank to stop them from giving any information to credit reporting agencies so that your late payments don't show on your record. This is huge because it allows your credit to get back to normal very quickly rather than the 3 to 5 years that it takes with a typical short sale or the 7 years needed to repair a foreclosure. In addition, our attorneys negotiate with the bank to get rid of any deficiency judgments so that the bank doesn't come after you for the money that they are forgiving. If the IRS allows it, we also avoid the 1099. And lastly, our attorney negotiates the price at which we will buy the house from the bank. Now, we can never guarantee that all of this will happen because we don't know what the lenders will do, but our attorneys have helped dozens of other homeowners move on honorably. I want you to understand why we do all of this. We're investors. That means we want to buy your house from the bank at a lower price and then sell it to another buyer at a higher price. Our profit is the difference between what we negotiate with the bank and the price that we sell the home. Our methods are effective, and that helps you avoid foreclosure and save your credit. Please know that we will be offering the bank a low price. So when you see the offer from your agent, don't be surprised. Our offer is just a starting point for the negotiation with your lender. Okay. What do you need to do so that we can negotiate effectively with your lender? There are 4 sets of documents that you need to gather up or to complete so that we can do our job. Your agent will give you a checklist of everything needed and will help you identify the documents, and then he will send them to us. There are lots of papers needed so that we can build the case for you. The first set of documents comes from the agent. Those are the listing agreement, the purchase agreement, and all of the standard documents that the state of California requires for you to sell your house. The second set of documents is your financial information. That includes tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, a hardship letter, everything needed to show the bank that you can't make the payments on your house. If you tried a loan modification in the past, it is the same set of documents that are needed for that. Now, the third set is the forensic documents. Those are the ones that the attorney analyzes and uses in his negotiation. That includes all of the papers from your last refinance or your purchase. Look for that big package of documents that came from escrow the last time you either bought your house or you refinanced it. From those documents, we'll do an audit and identify the errors, misstatements, or overcharges that the bank made when you did your last loan. It's with those papers and your financial proof that our attorney can save your credit and negotiate with the lender. The last set of documents is the revocable trust and the related documents. There are several reasons for the trust. It simplifies the process for us to work with your bank because it gives us permission to negotiate on your behalf. It helps us to sell your house to the next buyer by allowing more people to qualify, and perhaps most importantly, it's the only way our attorney will do the negotiation because he can deal with us representing you rather than needing to deal directly with every homeowner about every discussion with the lender. Remember, you always control the process. You have the last say. Your home will not be sold to us without your final agreement. I want you to understand how a revocable trust works, because you may not be familiar with it and it might sound a little bit scary. The first thing I want you to know is that you are not giving your house away. A revocable trust is very similar to a family trust. Trusts have been around for years and years and are used by people to put their house, their business, or their other assets into them. You control those assets, but allow someone else to do what you want them to do, like negotiate with the bank and sell your house. You always control the trust, and you never lose control of your house until you agree to the final sale. Now, here's the way that it works. A revocable trust is created, and that's just a legal document in which you can do things. Revocable means that you can revoke it or get out of it or cancel it or whatever you want to do at any time. You, the homeowner, are the beneficiary of that trust. Being the beneficiary means that you control the trust and the house. You have what is called a beneficial interest in the assets of the trust. Now, the only asset is the house, which of course has no value because you owe more than it's worth, right? The way that you start on this is that you deed your home into the trust, which of course you control as the beneficiary. You appoint a trustee, who is us, to act on your behalf, to negotiate with the bank, and to ultimately buy the house. Our attorney negotiates with the bank while it's in the trust on behalf of you, the beneficiary of the trust. When the price is negotiated with the bank, my company then pays our money to the bank, and the trust changes the beneficial interest to my company. And this is all done through escrow. We can now sell the house, rent it, or keep it, and hopefully your credit with the bank has been cleared. Your agent has a copy of the trust, which has been created specifically for you, and can show you in the trust exactly where it says that we can only do what is in your best interests, like negotiate with the bank and sell your house. By law, as the trustee, we can only do what you have instructed us to do. You can fire us or cancel the trust anytime that you wish. You are in total control. So let me summarize. To help you and to buy your house, we want to have an attorney negotiate with the bank on your behalf to get them to sell your house to us and avoid foreclosure. We'll do our best to get your credit cleared with the bank. There's no cost to you at any time. To do that, we need a bunch of papers from you so that we can convince the bank not to foreclose. Our job is to allow you to move on with your lives as rapidly as possible with your honor and hopefully your credit intact. A couple of things that I do want to repeat. We can never guarantee that we can avoid foreclosure, buy the house, or clear your credit. We'll do our best because that's how we make a profit, and our attorneys have helped dozens of homeowners, but lenders are unpredictable, so we can never guarantee it. There are never any costs to you at any time, and you are not signing away your house through that trust. You retain complete control of the house right up until it's sold. Check the trust. You can fire us and close the trust anytime that you wish. And if you can't find the papers for your attorney to negotiate with, our attorney will do their best to negotiate on your behalf to avoid a foreclosure and to save your credit. That's about it. If you have any questions, please ask your agent. If there's anything that I can answer, I'm available by phone or email. Your agent has my number and will get any question answered. Good luck, and I hope we can work together.